Looking back at the 90s, groups like Battery 9 was an amazing era for me. I remember doing a massive big show in Durban at one of the warehouses of the company I was working for called Sound Around. Shane used to run it, and I was working with a crew, a guy called Renee. And at this big rave there was going to be a live band, and they were Battery 9. I remember them having angle grinders on stage, and they had like all these tin cans that were banging as part of their songs and stuff. And you know, the ravers went absolutely mental, and that was like crossover alternative metal kind of stuff at a massive big rave with DJs. Definitely had an impact on everybody. It was a great era. Looking at Durban as a cultural thing, people and the Surf City, the Golden Mile. You know, Durban was a party town, a holiday destination, high rise all along the seafront. It was renowned for surfing, renowned for extreme sports in the 90s, really developed. And for music, you know, Durban was always vibrant as a DJ and live band venue for people to go and watch, and for musicians to go and play. There were a lot of musicians there. I remember growing up to it in the 80s and into the 90s with the alternative scene. Yeah, there's always been this kind of thing about Durban people. People say, oh, Durban people are stoners, and Durban people are hippies and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so if there were. It reflected in music. The music was great. And still today, people still collect the music that comes out of Durban. There were some great albums that came out of it with great bands. I wouldn't say that all Durbanites are stoners, because they're not. Durban is a very vibrant city. There's a lot of art and culture, a lot of great food, restaurants, hotels. You know, you can call them whatever you want. It is one of the nicest destinations to go to in South Africa, and a very vibrant city. People are lively, people are friendly, hospitality is great. So you can't go turn around and say, yeah, they're sitting around like stoners in a dark room, you know, playing video games and stuff like that, because they weren't. I find that most Durban people tend to be kind of outdoors kind of people, you know, they're reflective in the music, spend a lot of time outdoors with sports, played a big part in South Africa. Rugby, cricket, football, it's all there in the city of Durban, and it's been a very vibrant kind of place to grow up in. The artists in South Africa that came from Durban, some of the nicest people you ever meet, you know, and if you ever really took the time to listen to this stuff, absolutely awesome.
It's me.
Wow, I want to do that.
Because I think bands that are getting paid the highest and got the contract first, and bands that get first choice in to play. And those bands, as far as I know, basically play with Cadence, Manchester City.
Live from nowhere.
Right from out in the bushes, the
Hey,
Bundies.
we are far out.
TNT Radio going out to the Bundies to support South African music.
South African music all the way here this afternoon, this evening, tomorrow morning. In fact, I think these people are just going to stay here until we all get old, grey and dark, because the music's going to be so good. All right. We're live, man. Okay. So tell me, what do you think of this story with the deranged and fucking dementia and all those guys? Because they stuff up chronic and having bad ones, man.
No, they're not. They're great. Excellent, guys. Dig them more than life itself.
On your back. Oh, you know how cool this is going to be watching this. Paula, come here. What? You wanted to get into the car? Okay, we've been interviewed on TV we have a technical guitar radio, and this is just for matter of interest. Okay, hold on, but we just want to ask you one question. Why do you want to go in my car?
Because my meat's in there.
Okay, cool, so we're gonna have lunch now. Alright, cheers.
Your meat is in the car.
My meat is in her car. Wow, standing on everything.
Domestic. Domestic for the day. Briar girl, surf cat, Candice.
Good. I'm Andrew from the combo, the Surf City Big Beat combo.
Hey, some people are confused about how the combo came about. We want to clear that up. What came about?
The combo came about when Underground Press was going on tour. They couldn't get enough gigs, and the only way that they could do that was by playing as a covers band with a different name, playing cover material instead of their own. Because when a manager was organising the tour dates and the gigs and all that, he'd phone up places and say, "Hi, I'm the manager of Underground Press," and they'd say, "Who?" "Well, we're Underground Press. We've just released an album, and we'd like to play at your hotel or your club or something like that." And they'd say, "Well, sorry, you know." But then if you phoned like a hotel or a club and he said, "I'm managing a 6-piece rock and roll outfit that wear matching suits and play songs from the 50s and 60s," they'd say, "Well, cool, you know, you got the gig." And so that's how the combo came about. Then it turned out that the combo was getting 90% of the gigs and Underground Press was getting 10. And the combo just got more money and more material together.
So it's just like money more successful and like being the combo than it.
Yeah, definitely. And the object of the combo now is to carry on playing covers. But at the moment we're doing 99% covers, 1% original stuff, but we want to bring up the percentage of original stuff and cut down the percentage.
Like work into it again.
Yeah, there's eventually going to be, we'll be playing. And then like the moment we become more popular as an original band than as a covers band, then of course we're going to just devote full time to original music.
Sure.
You know?
You played at the West Side Inn for quite a while.
For 2 months, yeah.
Personally, I think that did quite a bit for promoting Surf City Big Beat combo.
Yeah, I think it did because, you know, we had played Hispanic gigs before then, but people didn't really know us. And
do you think if you went straight to the hard rock and you hadn't done Winston, you would be as good as hard rock is now?
I don't think so, because the Winston was definitely the right place for us in terms of that we played the right kind of music for the Winston. Because people used to go to the Winston with one objective, and that was to see bands. And so, I mean, some people go out like to hard rock to drink or to chow, just to mellow out and all that. And you know, it wasn't really, at the time, it wasn't a venue you went to go see bands until the Edge came in.
So, got any other place you're playing after hard rock? Or?
We're filling in for the Edge for the next 2 weeks at the Hard Rock. It's sort of a trial because Carlos is contemplating booking us when the Edge's cycle is finished. And if it works, then that'll be cool. But yeah, we're going to be doing like a whole lot of one-offs here. And we're hoping to do more out of town. We want to do like residencies here. We tried a residency at the Rift, it didn't work.
Yeah, you've actually been getting quite a good response at the Rift. I think it's just those are getting a bit tired of Rift Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
But yeah, I think that's
a lot of people did go there just to hear you.
Yeah, well, the first night, you see, I think there was a little bit of a problem with the advertising as well. The first night was a Valentine's party. There were posters around every saying Valentine's party at the Rift with Surf City Big Beat combo, you know. And because it worked so well, Gary and Michael decided to make it a regular thing, and no one knew, you know.
They thought it was a once-off thing.
Yeah, they thought it was a once-off thing, yeah. And then those that were there the other 2 times enjoyed it, but I don't know, you know, I don't know.
So you're not playing on a Thursday at the Rift anymore?
No, I mean, look, like last Thursday we pulled in about $200, which is, and that was playing 2-3 sets, which is such a waste of time considering we could pull in over $1,000 playing 1 set at the Varsity, you know.
Yeah, true.
So that's what we just decided to do. We'll be playing a lot of Varsity gigs and that sort of stuff.
Do you want to maybe do Maritzburg?
Yeah, I dig.
Some bands who like they say they want to.
Our band digs Maritzburg because we played there a few times and it goes down well.
Yeah.
They're a nice audience, eh? Durban's got a cuck audience.
They're very, very shy of having fun.
No, but I mean, hey, you check.
The people at the Winston towards the end started to lose it.
I just think they got bored. I would have got bored as well. But it's funny how, like, if you watch people like at a place like the Rift where they don't play down the line sort of top 40 kind of music, you know, you'll see them put a Pixies song on, and 4 people will come up and they'll dance to the Pixies, and they'll do their thing. And then they'll put a Femme song on, which is a lot like the Pixies song. It's got that hard driving thing and all that. But 4 will sit down and other 4 will stand up, you know, to like,
found that a lot like an
we're Femmes bands, you know. Yeah.
Okay, 6 o'clock tonight, Pale Canes will start playing. So from now till 6, TNT Radio, take it away. With Garrett from TNT Technical Transmission.
In the darkness of the sky, I saw the blizzard man looking down upon the earth with his icy crown.
go.
Barn dance, isn't it? Shot. Low, man.
That's pretty standard. Oh, they're like that.
That's like lowest without getting silly about it.
Yeah. Well noted.
If I tune my guitar down to C sharp, my action would go like this.
Yeah,
No, I know, you got to reset, I know.
I mean, you could get a killer action and a nice tone if it's done properly. It won't sag. You think the strings are going to be all loose.
Yeah, but I mean, if you set, yeah, I know.
It won't sag.
Then you got to put rows, you can make a band, you just set the action.
Any tremolo, you just got to...
That's a nice guitar, that's got a beautiful sound there. The speed. It's like when you can use on your guitars, you go, and my friend whose guitars would be so stoked to know that you play them.
You make a fucking... Come on, man. Take my that.
Cigarette burns out, then you put another one last up, drag it, then it burns out. Burn out, take it away.
Oh, got some fucking carbonized thing.
This thing, I don't know. The guy that plays on this is the English.
These are carbonized strings. You went inside. So let me give it like that.
I don't know. Whatever you want.
Where's the guy? Rick, this is yours.
Sick of me yet, Jesse?
Not yet, but it's getting there.
Bitch!
Hello, mommy. Look.
label in South Africa. Don't let them fool you.
Not bad actually. It's been pretty relaxed tour, and tonight's the last show. It's not like a normal tour. It's weird to explain, but it's not like day after day after day. It's been like a day and then a really relaxing day the day after. And then another gig and that. So, you know, I felt great. You know, no tiredness, nothing, which I usually do when I'm on.
Good. What do you think of South Africa?
I had a lot of negative feelings when I first came here, and some of those feelings are still there from what I've seen, but it's a lot more complicated, you know, what's been going on in the country than just, you know, one side and another. It's like a lot of different things going down. And I know, I think it's good because of the people I've met and the friends I've made, different little bits and pieces that make me smile and stuff like that.
Perfect.
Yeah. Public Enemy, it's a bargain, man. No, it was cool because it was a little fucking shithole when we played. It wasn't a shithole, it was cool, but I mean, that we would call a shithole, you know. I mean, like, as some... If you show that, I'm gonna feel fucking super, man, because I don't want the promoter to think, you know, we're ragging. But no, we liked it, man. It was totally really, really hot, and like 200 people just swished in, just going for it. We went ape shit as much as we could with a little stage. Was it a small venue? Yeah, it's really small, but it was cool because the hotel was part of the club, man. And then fucking the beach was nice, and we got to see that shit. It's bargain. Cape Town? Cape Town is paradise. Well, is paradise as in the women or just the... Well, as in like where it is, man. I mean, like all them little beaches and stuff. You don't see stuff like that in England or Las Vegas or whatever. And it was really cool, man. The people who were there were into it. It was a bargain. It was jokes. And the crowds at that time? The crowd was cool. I heard, since Johannesburg, everybody's complained, like, oh, it's a shit turnout, but I didn't expect anything from fucking South Africa. So, 200 people at a show, to me, is like, killer. And like, apparently they said there was shit advertising and like, totally no notice before the show at Cape Town. Did they give you a bed? What's that? Did they give you a bed? Well, no, people said like, oh, it should have been better, but I was like, I thought it was killer, man. I liked it. Hopefully the people who were there were into it, because we always try to give everything we got, you know, and we'll be fucking dead after the show. But Durban? Durban? I don't know. We'll find out. I mean, the weather is fucking. Oh my god, killer. And the beaches, totally cool. I'm not into the shark side of things, man, where you can't fucking swim because of the sharks in the water. I heard you want to go catch sharks. Yeah, I like to go fishing. Did you mean to go fishing? We're gonna at 4:30 in the morning. I don't know what kind of state. We'll be there. Well, I mean, I will. Just tomorrow. Yeah. No, well, tonight.
It's pretty tiring, yeah. I'm enjoying it.
Are you looking forward to getting back?
Probably not now. It's too cold. But I'm going to be there for like 9 days and we're off to Canada, so it's not going to be too long, really.
That's cool. You're playing to the South African audiences?
It's been interesting. They've been enthusiastic, I think.
More enthusiastic than the UK?
Probably not so much, but I think the fact that they haven't really had this music before has made them overtly more into it, and that we've got into it more. Plus, Johannesburg was the first show we played in like 3 months anyway.
What did you think?
And so we just like there was 1,500 kids. They were going mad, and that just geared us up totally. I mean, the worst thing we can do is be into a show and go out and no one gets into it, and they got totally into it. And plus, we hadn't played for such a long time, so we were just totally hyped up and we just went fucking off, you know. But otherwise, it's been good.
And
the drive's going to be a little short, I think. And bear and rabbit in the woods, right? Yeah. You heard this joke? The bear and the rabbit in the woods. And the bear looks to the rabbit and he goes, do you have a problem with shit sticking to your fur? And the rabbit goes, no, so he grabs the rabbit, wipes his fucking arse and goes,
What's the question? Cool, okay. Playing EU with small little clubs, how was that? Did you enjoy it?
It's very hot and it was alright, you know. Just took me back to the old days probably. When it was a bit smaller. Right. It's a little bit more unorganised maybe, but it was good.
In Cape Town?
Cape Town was okay until this one guy picked on me for some unknown reason.
Did he pick
But I smacked him in the nose, so it was alright. I don't know, it was alright. I mean, it was good. I just keep myself to myself. I mean, the shows have been pretty good. I mean, we didn't know what to expect. It just turned out okay. I mean, we've kind of enjoyed it. Just the drive's going to be a little bit shorter again, as I keep on saying.
Yeah.
But it's alright. I mean, we'll come again, definitely.
Cool.
I think it just needs to be built up. It's like anything, you know.
Are you planning to release an album?
We're going to record probably August, I think. And then maybe just do a few shows. I think the plan is maybe come and do Japan and Australia. And so whether I don't know fuck all about the Atlas as it stands, but I personally believe this is not so far away from Australia. Yeah, so I think we could probably just do this again maybe, and then go on and do some shows. Then we're going to leave it for a while, concentrate on some side projects that we've got going of numerous themes and music and whatever, and then just start a proper tour in the new year.
Would you come out here again? Another tour?
Oh yeah. I mean, definitely. I just think just build it up and it'll be good.
Girls? Yeah. I haven't met many, but I've seen some of the street and some look really nice, yeah. Wish I could have met them or something. But apparently all the girls I've seen don't seem like they're into our sort of music or they don't come to our shows. But
really bad.
I'm sure there's some nice ones out there.
Cool. Can we, did you went through Transkei? Bus?
Yeah, we drove through Transkei because it's like, you know, it's shorter instead of going all the way around. We heard all the, you know, the stories, the rumors or whatever, but it was quite interesting to see like the actual bit, you know, the actual, the way they live, and it's still like pretty much primitive, yeah. I really dig that. The houses, like the round ones, with the straw. Yeah. Passing through one of the places, there was a Kentucky Fried Chicken in the middle of one of the little towns. I was like, you know, it's like really primitive, but at the same time, it's like, you know, trying to be modern. So it's like, it's kind of weird.
I heard you went into the sea.
Yeah, swimming down here. And we're just swimming. There's nobody in the fucking beach. It's just empty. We get in, and all of a sudden, this guy comes up. There's a beach patrol. He says, don't swim here, because all the nets, none of the nets were up. And apparently the shark and shit like that were just like swimming, like whatever. Like, damn, that was kind of crazy. So you had to go all the way to the other bit where, like, I guess they have nets or protection or whatever. It's really nice though, the beach is fucking excellent.
The supporting band, what did you think of it?
Every band's been like different, you know? Every band out here is like different. I haven't seen anything like really original that, you know, that fucked me up or anything, but they do it very well, and I think that's really good because we played in places where some of the support bands are really, they're just so bad. It's just like unbelievable. It's so bad.
You came down here with Retribution Denied.
Yeah, I like them. I like them. And I like the other band too that played that night.
POD.
Yeah, they were cool. I like them as well. Yeah. They were really cool. I like the music. It's like really, it's like kind of like old, you know, because they have like all the mellow guitar bits, but that was like old hardcore, you know, the old style. But nobody does it anymore. When you hear it, you know, it gets to you. It's very good. Yeah.
And going around the clubs in the cities?
Only in Johannesburg. Only there. The other places, there's not much of a nightlife. It's pretty much, they close at 11. And it doesn't really matter, by 11 you're drunk anyway.
Yeah. And the Johannesburg gig, what was that like for you?
Johannesburg?
Yeah.
That's going to be up there in my top, you know, my top fucking 10 gigs. I was really surprised, you know. It's a really nice venue, excellent crowd. To me it sounded good. We played a good set, what I think is a good set. just overall, it all worked, you know, all the little bits and pieces. It's all there.
Excuse me. Got you.
I sawed it halfway through. Okay.
told by their blindness is salvation will come. Greed and power has cracked the walls of this prison. The focus on the ancient trust create the cataclysm. Illuminate so many the cause of death. The dark one until the destruction of me is the rock certain one that passion. The power north rises from his back to free. Manifests evil and they follow like you. One, two, three, four.
mix radish juice and carrot juice again. Yeah.
Place. What's a nice girl like that doing way out here?
I don't know where they are or what they're doing.
How deep I sing my native village. Soft music, violins, the happy people sitting on their balalaikas, playing their samovars. And then there was Cucaracha. Ah, Cucaracha. So round, so firm, so fully packed, so easy on the draw. They would sing to me a little gypsy love song like this. Listen. Cucaracha! Cucaracha!
Are you going to eat Rosie? Are you going to Mike, move.
Note this is a man's fire. There are no implements being used here. Now that's what I call a man's fire.
So a man's fire consists of no implements?
No implements, just fingers.
I see. And this would be the reason why there's not many real men left.
Note, I'll show you a real man's fire. You can see by how burnt his boerewors is. The more burnt the boerewors, the more a man's fire it is.
Just show the viewers at home.
Yes. See? That snaky looking thing is boerewors.
I see this.
And South African boerewors has to be burnt to get that true outdoor charcoal taste.
Thank you.
What's the cutest bird there? Come look straight up on this extension. And Tony walked at a fucking pivot, feeble fakey up there. Fucking hell, bro. This ramp has always been scary to me. I don't think I'm talking on it. That's how scared I was when I first saw it. Oh, God. Huge. Lad. Turn the camera back to you.
Just breathe. And sleep.
We have another rainy day. Maybe we had a shot yesterday of the rain in the car. Rainy. Chin crackers.
know the back. Can you hear me? Yeah. Give me up, Scotty. Going for the convertible work.
How close are the seas? All my shirts have got...
Hey, relax.
I feel useful.
My shirt, I don't have much.
There's also something valuable in the bag. Well, valuable then.
Do you leave the bag in the back seat?
Yeah.
Oh, what do you expect?
You gave me
Luckily, there's a stereo system here. Yeah, I think you find the motherfuckers. That's it. Then is it up for action.
Back to the right. I'm gonna search.